Yes, let's go.
Right from the bat.
Oh,
shit! Damn! Okay, let's go.
I like the way you got it back too.
Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan.
Hi, I'm June LoveJoy.
I'm Tristan from around Akiba.
Luke from Nomadic Gaijin.
Hi, 皆さんこんにちは。HighGai Gaijinの HighGai です。ということで、Hello everybody, my name is HighGai Gaijin. Call me HighGai for short. Ow!
Yeah, that's HighGai. So, I have gathered the One Piece Avengers here because I know nothing about One Piece other than that those two horrible reactions I did with Tristan coming in to save my ass at the end of the day. But we got this idea. There was an idea. There was an idea that when the live-action One Piece comes out, that I would bring together a unique amount of individuals, and here we are. So in short, guys, because I have no street cred, I have no One Piece cred. June, why don't you tell me a little bit about why you love One Piece, or how long you've been in love with it, and if you're excited for the show here.
Thank you. So I grew up in America, so my very first introduction to One Piece was as a kid with the 4Kids version. The introduction song is fucking fire.
Luffy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And I've been a huge One Piece fan. I own all the comics. I've seen every episode. I love it. Not as much as Tristan because he cleared like what was it? He ate like an insane amount of food to just get the cards. I can't.
Oh my goodness.
But my favorite character is Buggy, and Buggy is in this,
yeah.
and I'm ready to just be gross about him, nasty, make everyone uncomfortable.
Wow.
I'm ready.
And you're cosplaying as Nami today.
Yes, I brought a little bit of Nami.
Okay.
Ooh.
My hair is somewhat red.
And right, you guys actually worked together a little bit even earlier today, and for Comic K, right? I think I saw a compilation there.
Yeah, in
or
Rescue the
something.
Princess.
Yes.
I was Nami. I was the real Nami, yeah.
There you go. It was perfect. I loved it.
Thank you.
Loved it. Yeah. What is that? Dragon Ball Scouter?
Oh, that's
Oh my god!
Get the hell out!
All right, Tristan. I have to throw it in there. Tristan, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I love One Piece. One Piece for me is the best piece of fiction ever created.
Nice one.
And, I'm thinking, now that they have the live action. Back as a child, I started in high school, watching One Piece, and it was something that brought me through the hardest times in life. But back in the days, I imagined, like, oh, how would it be if there would be, like, an actual, One Piece movie or series with real people. And now, finally, here we are, 25 years
so
later.
happy.
Finally.
I'm
so
so
happy.
excited. I haven't been this excited towards anything in so long. Even Gear 5. Gear 5, of course, excitement, but I knew about it. But this.
And this man had big double F's in his face like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And he's saying he's more excited for this. Okay.
Yeah.
They're getting ready. Okay. Luke, tell us a little bit about your One Piece thing.
Oh man, I started really getting into it. I watched it ages ago, and I kind of got distracted. But about 12 years ago, I got super into it. I watched for a while, and my wife was making fun of me the whole time. And then she started watching with me when I was in the living room, and she's like, I kind of like this. Let's watch it together. And so it bonded us together as a couple. But also, I've been inspired by. I don't look like Luffy too much. I look like a
Farmer Luffy. Yeah, Farmer Luffy.
We're stuck on Luffy, but anyways, I do really get inspired by Luffy, and when I watch One Piece, I think about things in my life that I could do better. That the things that stand in my way, and how Luffy always just goes through without hesitation. And so for me, every single day that inspires me.
And you even went as far as to drive for what, 3 or 4 hours to
10 and a half hours.
10 and a half hours
on 1 hour sleep.
to northern Japan for what was it?
It's rice patties that were grown in the shape of Luffy and Gear 5 Luffy that you can see from above. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
You were one of the few people that got that on a drone, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! So if you want to check out his channel as well, that's coming very, very soon. HighGai.
That's awesome.
All right, so I think I'm the only one who grew up in Japan here, and so I was an elementary kid, and I was there was like all these magazines, right? Jump, Sunday, Magazine, and I was a Sunday guy. Sunday usually has Detective Conan and shit like that, but one of my friends, I was 4th grade, he was like, yo, you know One Piece? I was like, nah, he just gave me this manga. He's like, it's Jump, and I'm like, filthy Jump. But I was like, you know what? Let's read it. And then from then, I was like reading One Piece until I came to America. And I was watching the anime a little bit here, but then I was like, okay, I want to just reread all these manga again. and I didn't want to wait every week, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to the manga until I get a lot of the episodes. And since then, I stopped since the 3-year arc. So I have so much episodes to catch up to, which is actually exciting. I don't have to wait. But I was also interested in how the hell they would try to do this IRL style. And I heard Oda also was like checking all this. So I was like, you know what? Finally, maybe we can get a good IRL jump anime or not.
I get what you're saying. No, that does seem thank you for that. That does seem to be the biggest controversy right now because even the most optimistic people are a little concerned because anime to live action's track record is not very good for the most part. Outside of Kenshin, maybe Gantz. And I can't even think of anything else. But it has to be very realistically based for it to work sometimes, even Death Note. But when you start getting fantasy, that's where some sort of like barrier of disbelief starts to break. So I will be very curious about this. $18 million an episode. The creator is heavily involved in it. Hopefully it's a good thing for me, and hopefully it makes me a One Piece fan. Full reaction is available on Patreon, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys check all of their links below in the description. We are about to start the live action, the first episode to Netflix's One Piece.
Set sail.
Ooh, I like
Hoorah.
Nice.
Right.
Shut the fuck up! Is this Pirates of the Caribbean or?
Hey, I'm game.
Loketown.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, it starts from here. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yo!
Yes.
Let's go!
Yes, oh man, the One posters.
Let this be a message to break the spirit of anyone foolish.
Oh, Attack on Titan. No.
Violence.
It actually does start like Pirates of the Caribbean. Very similar.
Garb.
Where is your treasure?
Oh,
Yo! Young Mihawk right there.
Already? They're giving us so much.
Oh, Shanks.
Same hat. Same hat.
Yes, he started the movement.
Oh! That's how they.
Damn, they just.
Damn.
Oh,
god damn.
Damn, they shish kebabbed them. I thought they were gonna hang them.
I like everyone's like,
Yeah.
no, go!
Right?
Change the world forever.
I swear that looks like a love hotel.
Shut the fuck up, that's a Marine!
I mean, I just.
You can talk shit about the Marines.
Okay,
You can talk shit
I'm
about Marines.
just saying.
The One Piece.
Okay.
Yes, there it is. Let's go. So far, so good.
Beautiful, beautiful.
The first 5 minutes. Right.
Find the One Piece. And become king of the pirates!
Look it up.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
With me.
Bye, peace, y'all.
Peace
Yeah,
out.
Now he's alone again.
You to me.
Oh!
Shit. Yes.
I didn't see
Yes! That is definitely,
I mean, I've been
But already it looks so good. Like the ships and everything. It
Oh
looks
my
so
god, the
real.
ship battle looks insane, actually.
Good budget.
She
looks so
good. That's good. Oh, are they gonna do this for everyone? Because that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even as like a non-One Piece fan, is this fun for you? Like a Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing?
Yeah, it's got a budget.
Yeah.
That's the good point. So, I've watched Black Sails, Pirates of the Caribbean, Vikings, so it's good. I can tell there's money in it. So that's the most important thing.
You have to wait for it.
There's a
The
story
beginning is
here,
slow.
yeah, which is good.
It starts slow.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
They're setting
No,
up
but
all
so
the
far
little
it's doing
pieces.
really well.
So good.
Oh yeah, that was a good choice.
Wow.
Damn, that is
Yeah.
gruesome.
Ooh. I didn't know that was.
So I know it's been a while for you guys, but is the dialogue matching what you
Oh, yeah,
guys
yeah.
remember?
Yes, yes.
On par, exactly on par.
I think so.
I don't know if it's
Kinda,
kind
like
variations,
I
but
will
yeah.
remember in Japanese. but
Right,
I'm not
right.
sure.
95% is like
Okay,
what
I'm
happens.
just very
So I think
curious.
Yeah.
that's the
if
most
they're
important
taking any.
thing.
Oh my god, he's cleaning the
Yeah.
fucking
Oh.
thing
I
with the
think
toothbrush.
being able to see like the gore and
Yeah,
stuff, it
yeah,
makes
he
it
meets
seem like, oh
Luffy
yeah,
for
this
the
is
first
how
time.
I'm so afraid.
The first time.
Nice.
Pirates are scum. They're thieves and murderers. Not the pirates, I know.
Well.
That was said really well, actually.
That's
yeah.
a
Nice.
cool
When I
way
first
to
saw
go
him cast,
back.
I was like, I don't feel it's right, but he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
He was born for this role.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's young Luffy.
Are
As
the
a kid.
nationalities the same in
Yep.
One Piece world? So there's gonna
So
be
it's
like.
so
Based on Brazilian. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
what
so it's based on it then.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
There's
all
no,
that
like,
said,
race.
like there's technically
Yeah,
not
Oda-
like
yeah.
the worlds are completely different.
Okay.
But if you want to base, you actually have like a
Like Sanji.
list.
Van
there.
Dyke.
Sanji's French. And
Yeah,
Damn,
Sanji's
they're
French.
all there, look!
Japanese.
Damn!
Oh! I
That's
like
alright.
Shakespeare.
You know, I really like the pirate clothing that like.
Wait,
I
did
feel
he
like
not have a scar yet? I
No,
thought
Yes,
because
the scar,
Luffy
yes,
doesn't have
the
the.
Okay.
But Shanks
Not,
has his
no,
scar.
Shanks had his
Oh, he
scar.
had it, yeah.
He had his scar.
I didn't notice it.
Yasov.
Ah shit, yeah.
That's your
Yes,
dad,
sir.
dude. That's your dad.
I know, Daddy.
Damn.
I'm not afraid of getting hurt, and I'll prove it to you.
Whoa!
I'll beat us. Oh
He reminds me of a comedic Antonio Banderas.
He's mine, and he'll always be mine.
Wow.
That's a real
what he
feel.
told me.
Oh
He said that you were mean.
Luffy.
Yes, yes, Luffy.
Damn,
Yes.
this color is sea cat.
Oh!
Yes.
What?
They're like the books just happened.
Damn, this got better special effects than Mr. Fantastic.
He's saying.
I'm just saying.
This is where the 17 to
Yeah.
16
Yeah.
went.
Wow.
Money does
All the
wonders.
Luffy.
Money well spent, I think. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
let's
snap.
go.
Right for the bat.
Oh,
shit! Damn! Okay, let's
I like the
go.
way you got it back, too.
I get Harry Potter vibes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was gonna say the same
Potter.
thing.
Like if Malfoy and Harry Potter fused together, that's what.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, I really want to play Sea of Thieves now. Oh.
Oh shit! Damn, so fast paced. I like. You know what?
It is
I
good
like
pacing,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love it.
Good.
I was like worried, like
The anime start was
You know.
very slow.
because they
Yeah.
said like 10 episodes, right? So I was
Yeah.
8 episodes.
like 8. Fuck yeah! I was
And
like
it's gonna cover the first.
until
Yeah, the Grand Line. Yeah.
Grand Line, right? Like
I don't
right
know.
That's
before.
Yeah,
a crazy amounts
Yeah.
covered in that, actually. Yeah.
So I was like worried, like how?
Well, I'm not. I'm fine with the pacing right now.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if
I'm
it's because we
actually
already know
liking
the
it.
story.
Yep.
I don't know.
Exactly. I was like
Yeah.
wondering for people.
No,
who-
yeah, it seems good for me.
Mr. Seven.
Whoa, wait, what?
Oh shit!
Baroque
Yeah,
works already?
already.
Does it come with a free face tattoo?
Oh.
My favorite is number 1.
Yeah!
Yes,
Sarah, let's go!
Yes.
To turn down the rope.
Yeah. And they all have it? No.
Yeah.
I think some is like that.
Oh, at different places.
Yeah, I think he's the only one with a tattoo.
Oh.
Oh god
The
damn!
gore is more than I
Damn,
was
that's
expecting
crazy.
for.
That was just sloppy 4.
The thing is, like, early manga, they were so careful not to show.
You know, Mortal Kombat is coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you
they're-
know,
they
they're
are,
getting
yeah.
people
I
ready.
think
you
it's
know.
good that they do it.
You know,
Okay.
Zoro's gonna
Next
be.
character is
Yeah,
gonna be
Zoro's
Zoro.
gonna be a DLC character.
Even the enemies survive, but like seeing them like die like
Pretty
that,
standard.
I was like, oh snap!
And I feel like if they're gonna put 18 million into an episode, like
I
let's
better
not
see
make it
us
exactly
fight
for
'em.
kids. You know, yeah.
true.
I want to see blood.
Are we gonna get some love in here too? Am I gonna get like
You
a
know,
good
Oh
when,
my
twist?
God.
when Nami shows up,
It's gonna be
That's what
Akasan
I'm waking
and
up,
Nami.
yeah.
Oh my
Netflix, after
God.
all.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, the blood on this shirt, baby.
Oh, nice touch.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. You hear the music?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
is it
Binks-
the
Pink
Binks-
sake? Oh, really?
Binks
I
is
didn't
like a
really hear it.
yo.
Oh, look. Wow.
That's
Want to attempt to
beautiful.
eat
The gateway drug.
Yeah, pretty much.
To being a pirate.
it. Damn, Makino's bar. Damn.
Oh, they have LED lights
I know, right?
on an island. Okay. Why do you look like Shonuff? Nobody got that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nobody
It didn't
from the
land.
last dragon.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You can put it in a laugh track.
It's-
if you're
yeah,
editing.
yeah. Who's the master?
No, Kobe. You have to stick to your dream.
Yes! Yes!
Yes! Slap it, bitch. What do you want?
Wow. Somewhere in these.
Is it gonna be? Oh.
Nami.
Yeah, she's robbing the ship.
I know what women's fingers look like.
Sure. 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 Yeah, huh?
The crew was attacked by pirates.
She's
I
lying.
barely made
Yeah,
it.
she's just.
Yeah, it's all lying.
Yeah, damn.
I know when a woman's lying. Wow.
I mean, Zoro's that good.
She didn't run away any longer. Yes.
Very curious what his martial arts background is. Very interesting.
And Meppo
Ooh,
has
a
enough
little man
here.
win.
Because he looks like he's doing his own stunts. No, I'm just laughing.
He's like,
'cause-
I don't care about you.
I'm just laughing because Luke has a dog named Kobe, so
Oh.
my mind goes somewhere else when I
yeah.
hear it. Yeah.
Partially came from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Enjoy these 7 days. Because when I get down from here.
When I get down, but
What
he's
is
not
it,
hoisted
Ichimonji?
up.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
well,
When I get out,
technicality,
yeah, I'm
right.
like, I was like, wait a second.
She sticks out.
Semantics, I guess.
She looks good.
Yeah.
Map's there, right?
It's just so busy random.
Oh, very cute. Very, very cute scene.
The Herumepo.
Yeah, the helmet.
Naked.
Oh my
He's
God.
legit
God.
naked. Don't cut. Yeah.
Oh!
Hey, look.
You know what?
Look,
He would
guys,
do it.
We've all been
all
there.
been
Yeah,
there.
we've all
Oh,
been there.
shit!
Yeah.
He's a bear of himself too.
Damn.
Bear Marine.
We've all been there.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit!
let's
Balloon?
But
Wow.
physics? Okay, I guess.
He's fine.
He is rubber,
He's
I
fine.
guess.
Yeah, he's fine.
So
As long
he
as he's
absorbed
yeah.
the
The shock.
impact, I guess.
I like how she just like
Yeah,
took the shit
yeah.
off of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
He absolutely loves this.
I like how Luffy doesn't have that much skills
Nice.
because,
Right.
of course.
He's kind of got this like drunken monkey
That's what I was
style.
just
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I did read that in an article though. That's what his style
Right.
was based off of.
It
Like,
definitely, yeah.
Crying.
Was it?
Like when he says like I'll do it.
Oh,
again.
wow. shit!
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
That was awesome.
Damn,
Yeah.
killing Marines now. Let's go.
I looked away for a
Goosebumps for
second.
that
Did
one.
they kill a guy?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Whoa.
Like a manga panel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Oh. He's like, I'm literally Stretch Armstrong. He looks like him, dude.
The one thing is I'd like to see Morgan be like bigger, but you know
Yeah.
it's obviously real action,
Yeah.
like live
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
But he was so imposing.
Yeah.
As that first.
It makes you wonder how like Crocodile is.
Right.
Yeah. And many other big mom. Right?
Yeah. Oh
He's
yeah.
not very muscular, to be honest. So, you know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there's a
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, are we getting it
Yeah.
now?
Oh,
Already?
fuck. Are we, what are you gearing it? Oh, shit.
Yes, yes, yes,
There
yes,
we
yes,
go.
yes, yes, yes.
Now you know
love
how
this.
it works.
That's how he uses it.
It's so
Yeah.
fun.
There we go.
Beautiful.
That's how you
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Now he's not participating.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, shit, that hurts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
That was choreographed so beautifully.
Hey, it's a shitty haircut.
Oh,
So Zoro did it to him. Zoro
I
did it
see,
to
I
him.
see,
Okay.
yeah.
That's the
That's
anime
how
haircut.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That is such a good touch.
Zoro's smile there.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
Kobe! Kobe!
Okay. related.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Luffy like
Oh.
beat the crap
That's why
out
there's
of
no
Kobe.
Marines at the border,
yeah.
right? Yeah. And
It's a bit different.
Helmeppo doesn't know who hit him, right?
Cute.
It's okay. I'm okay
Bye-bye.
with it.
Yeah, I'm okay
I'm
with
okay
that.
with
It's okay.
And things don't
The
necessarily
most
translate
important
well.
things there. Oh, the scarf.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a nice ship.
Doggy
Love it.
style.
beautiful.
Dabbling.
Ah!
And it was shit. He knows
It's a
who it
shame.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows it's Luffy.
Oh, does he know that?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
of
this
course.
one.
I'm sure he knows it's Luffy.
Oh, there's more. Oh.
Bye.
He looks so
Yes.
Yes, they did it for Buggy
I hope they
too.
do it for everyone.
Yes.
15 mil. God
Oh,
Get
it's-
out of here! Get out of here!
Nice.
That's mine.
My favorite character.
Yes.
And I saw people online complaining about how creepy Buggy is, but
Oh, well,
It is,
yeah,
yeah.
Buggy's
He should
supposed
be
to be
like
that.
that. He should be like
He
that.
becomes a
I don't think
comedian
he's
that's
great.
what
eventually.
that's
but
what's
yeah,
better, right?
exactly.
Great.
Right now he's people fear him, but I want him to be a joke character eventually.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
This season on One Piece.
Oh, we saw.
Yo, the
Yes.
sleeping.
They're gonna
Oh
do
my
it.
god.
No!
Oh! Oh, the fish
This
people.
looks pretty good,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kuromi and shit.
And his sword.
Wait, why are we getting all these spoilers?
It's
I
like
know,
a yeah. Actually.
It's
Gotta
fun to
entice
keep you
people.
watching. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeehaw.
Zensekai.
So there you have it, folks. That's the beginning episode of Netflix's One Piece. I believe the veterans were pleasantly surprised. You guys reacted to a lot more than I thought you would, and to many things I had no idea what you were reacting to. I'm like, oh, there's a dog. Oh, that's the thing.
It's scribbly. It's
So,
scribbly
no,
bimbo.
no, no,
I was like, oh my god, it's that!
Honestly,
many Easter eggs.
no.
in
Now
there.
now I completely understand what my girlfriend must think when I watch a Marvel movie or something. Like, be like, huh? What, like that? Like I felt like I was watching Infinity War or something here.
That's
But that's good. Good for you guys. So I guess.
Good for you guys.
Yeah,
What do you think,
That's
though?
like good.
Yeah.
That's
like
more-
great.
It's
See-
actually more interesting for me to hear what someone who
Yeah,
doesn't know what's
exactly.
going on
Right,
feels.
right.
Because we'll be happy if we see a certain character appear and we're like, oh,
Well, no,
Oh my
but
God,
I
that
also
reference.
I also think it's good because the problem is it's like I have the only thing I have recent to compare it to is Cowboy Bebop, and so you know, as someone who knows Cowboy Bebop really well, there was a lot of like it wasn't exciting to actually see
Yeah.
some of the references, and I'm just like, why isn't it not clicking here? So the fact that you guys can actually see something and relate to it and be like, okay, they made some changes, but I like it, it's okay, and you guys are excited about it, makes me happy because that makes me feel like they did a good adaptation about it like that. As someone who's never seen One Piece before, it wasn't really heavy-handed, so at that point it's good.
okay.
And what I mean by that is that sometimes you will watch things that are adapted that there's supposed to be pauses like for people like you guys to get excited for, but for the average person it'd be like, huh? Like that.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't there, so it was kind of good. It was just kind of like characters were just introduced, but they weren't really strongly important so far. The only one that seemed a little heavy-handed was the Joker dude at the end.
Yeah.
But if
to
he
set up for the next.
if he becomes a really big point of the story, then that makes sense, right?
Yep.
But everybody else, like the steel person, whatever, he was there, but they didn't do
He's just a
big
mob.
deal
He will
with
never
him.
ever appear.
Which
ever
is
again.
that's what's good, you know. So I think they did a really good job about that. With the introduction of the people,
Main crew?
the main crew, except Chopper, I guess. I don't know, like.
Yeah, who's Sanji? Who's Sanji? Usopp?
I don't
Akasan.
Like, all that
Chopper
shit.
won't even
Won't
be
even
in
be
this
in this
season.
one, baby. No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That'd be a match
Then,
later.
okay.
Yeah.
But as someone just that has seen One Piece over the years, I knew, I didn't really know his name, but I knew the Zoro dude I didn't really know who, and I've heard Shanks because of some other stuff. So it was kind of cool to finally put a face to that name sort of thing, and be like, okay, now I can see this is like the OG crew kind of. This is how they all formed together, and I think it was fairly natural. Whereas again, it's a terrible comparison, but like Cowboy Bebop, I felt like it was really rushed, and it didn't feel as natural between like Spike and forgot the kind of cyborg looking dude. What was it? So Jet. So Spike and Jet are supposed to have this like relationship from the beginning, and it was kind of like, man, it's not clicking. The chemistry's really bad. But I felt like Nami, Zoro, and Luffy, all in the Harry Potter Malfoy boy, Kobe.
Yeah, they introduced a lot of characters. We all know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, for someone first watching it and learning
Yeah, because they were like 6-7 characters that just was like introduced.
Right. And but I think they did a really good job of like giving everybody a little bit of time and introducing them, and then being like, okay, well, oh damn, Kobe, you're not gonna stay with the crew anymore? Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna be like, because it was kind of weird in my mind. I'm like, I've never heard of this dude before of all of One Piece, so I'm like, they're spending a lot of time on him right now, so I don't know. So yeah.
What do you mean?
No, but that's a really good point, because I would say as a One Piece fan, I have no complaints about this at all. I loved it, wonderful. I'm so excited for there to be more One Piece fans. It's a very easy to digest version of One Piece. But what you just said about Kobe made me realize something. My only complaint about this is there are a lot of super emotional scenes that'll make you cry, make you laugh, and we didn't get a lot of Kobe. Like, it's just like, okay, bye.
Actually, this is like my thing I have to say about this. This is my big take on this. I think this is easy to watch for any like non-One Piece fan, and it's, I think, like looking at this from trying to put myself into, for example, Akasan, watching it. Yeah, it's like it's a nice flow. You get a little introduction, but like a couple of scenes that I immediately thought like, damn, they're all missing. Whereas like, first of all, Kobe stepping up against Alvida. Because in the manga anime, Kobe actually called her like an ugly, like a disgusting person. And it's like, and it was so big because Kobe was like a little chicken the whole time, and then Luffy made him step up, and then like, you know, actually revolt against like Alvida, even though he like risked his life. And this is like a very important characteristic of Kobe throughout the whole like One Piece, that he just risked his life to like stand up to his word because Luffy influenced him. And then Shanks getting like super humiliated. Like actually the guy pouring like the remaining like sake, alcohol on Shanks, like completely like humiliating him, like in a more humiliating way. But even then, everybody's laughing, and because like it doesn't matter to them, like if some random ass dude that nobody cares about humiliates them, like this kind of strength, that like character strength of Shanks and his crew wasn't really there. And then Zoro and Luffy, when Zoro is hanging there, and I felt like that was even like more impactful when the little girl in the manga anime, she brought him the snack while he was hanging, and then it was dropped by Helmeppo, he stepped on it, but then it was there, and Luffy gave him that disgusting like rice, and he ate it, and it was disgusting, but he still said, oh, tell the girl it tastes great. And it was more like I cried like just thinking about those kind of scenes, but there was nothing of that. There's emotional things, but then I think again, maybe if you make it just like that, it's too much.
Right.
Also, like
that's
it's kind of like
thing,
over.
We're talking about 1 hour here.
Like, yeah, like of course pushing it together in 1 hour, but I also feel like maybe some of the scenes you can actually show them in real life. Because it's like those pauses, and like I just like these like pauses when the frame, you know, it's like an empty frame, all white. Usually the most important frames in One Piece is just like a white background, it's just the two people. It's like Shanks and Luffy, just like Luffy and Zoro, and it's like this so important moment. And if they would have somehow highlighted it, the time, for example, Zoro for the first time respects Luffy, the time when Shanks and Luffy interact. This is the only thing, but I feel like, you know, as a One Piece fan, but like as a non-fan, if I would be just someone just watching it, it's probably very entertaining, and it's good. It might bring people to the manga or anime, and the soundtrack was also one thing that I wished they would have kept, because the soundtracks from the anime are so good, and like
Interesting.
it makes it so emotional. And these kind of emotional scenes, it needs very good acting. Like, but they didn't really include any of them in the first episode. I hope that that's my biggest hope, and this is the one thing I will judge the whole thing, the Nami scene, because this is where One Piece fans are born, because that was so cruel. Everything that Arlong and his crew did to Nami, and then like Nami is such a broken woman character in the series, and like Luffy, like just how he like handles her like the totally like broken state, and like puts the straw hat on her, and she's like crying. Like, I want to see that, and if that is good, I will say okay. At least, because
like,
that's his guiding point right there.
Kind of stripped it, like stripped it of a lot of the emotional scenes.
Honestly, the first episode, I think, is not the best episode of the series, from the fact that the first episodes of the manga were also not the best, you know. It's like the anime.
No, I get it.
The anime started with the Kobe story, and actually the Kobe Alvida story isn't that great. Like, of course, now looking back at it from watching all of One Piece, you'll think about, oh, that was so cool when Kobe and Luffy met for the first time. But it was not like reading or watching the first episode, just, oh, that's One Piece, like just some fat lady like beating up a little boy with pink hair, and then it's Luffy. But like, it is epic, like if you watch everything. But then, you know.
But that's kind of a hard call. Would you say in the one episode we watched, roughly how many anime episodes do you think that contained?
So I would say in the manga, I think that was like 1 or 2 volumes.
Just 1 or 2 volumes. Anime-wise?
Anime-wise, because
quite a lot,
for Kobe's episodes, there's like 2 episodes.
Kobe episodes, 2 episodes.
And then they have Shanks episodes. I think they only showed a little bit, so that's 1 episode.
Yeah.
And then for Zoro, they have like at least like 5 to 10.
Even stuff that doesn't even show up in the series.
Yeah, and also there's like a moment where they go to an island with like a fucking guy with a treasure box and shit like that.
So they just cut all that in.
That's important.
Yeah, is that later or is that earlier?
So
I don't know why he's looking at me like that.
And one thing I have to ask you is, I actually forgot, was Nami actually there at the Navy base?
No, Nami came in later when they were going to Buggy. So Nami already being there was like their addition.
Yeah.
I think because there are like certain. So for me, I feel like when I watched it, I think it's like a really good introduction. A lot of the characters are introduced nicely. It's pretty smooth, I would say. They don't like hammer in each character. As you said, Buggy was at the end somewhat hammered in a little bit. I love it. No, I love him. But I was like, the laughing, zoomed in laughing could have been a little bit less.
Well, because the one thing I'll say about that is about like the other guy was talking about, okay, somebody stole the map. I'm like, okay, so that's all connected to the story I just watched. Then suddenly I see 2 people I have no idea how they're connected or whatever. So I was just like, who the fuck is this guy?
So I'm
that's
saying
all.
This episode, I feel like, oh god. But I feel like they, as a manga / anime readers that we watch, they have so much episodes that they can use and bring like those characters, each character. Like, so we get to know Kobe a lot more during the whole episode. Like them even just like going on a ship and just waiting and talking. They had it for like 5-10 minutes. But it like in the manga or every anime, you can just watch it for like 1 or 2 episodes where they have like this little intermingle thing that's happening that you get to know both of them really closely. And then there, I guess if you want to say missing, there are a lot of that kind of things missing, but I feel like that's just because as a technicality, when you write a manga, there's an editor that would be like, yo, this is doing really well, so could you add more episode, or could you actually lengthen this episode? And by doing that, sometimes actually builds the character really well. Yeah. But because we can't do that in this, like, add like filler, because we only have like 8 episodes, 10 episodes?
8 episodes.
8 episodes. So,
that's it,
so they can't like try to build each character. So as you said, I feel like they're keeping the very emotional parts to the best ones. Like Nami's like with the Autumn, that's like one of the strongest episodes. Hopefully in the Rogue Town, that part, I feel like I hope that they have that, but I'm not exactly sure if they're gonna have it until then or later. But also your boy Usopp, I actually love that arc. I hope that they
invest more into it.
Invest a little bit more into that Usopp arc. Not exactly sure, but
maybe
I'm just hoping.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. They might, yeah.
But seeing how the episodes are like actually paced, I feel like it would actually catch a lot more of certain stories that everybody's like needed. Like for instance, the Sanji part. We still have the Sanji, Buggy arc, Usopp arc, and
Nami's as well.
Autumn part.
I think
Nami's
Buggy's
actual,
next,
yeah.
right? And then
So-
Sanji, Nami,
Oh, yeah.
Usopp, wait. Usopp.
No, Usopp. That's where you get the ship.
Yeah, right.
So it's pretty.
It's before the
important.
Sanji arc.
Yeah, it's before the.
Okay, so
we can go on forever.
Yeah. But we won't. Let me ask you guys about the character portrayals of the action. This is essentially a Hollywoodized version of a Japanese story, anime or manga. Say however you want. How did you guys feel about the actors' portrayal, especially in English? Luke, let's start with you.
No, I thought they casted really well. When I initially saw the cast, you know, I have high expectations for Luffy. He is my favorite character. And I'm like, he kind of looks like, I guess, what Luffy might look like. And it seemed a little cheesy, the initial attack in the first trailer and stuff. But as I watch him, he embodies Luffy. His like carefree attitude, at the same time, like seeing what's going on around him and you know, caring about people. And I just I thought every single character was done so well. Avita, Kobe, jeez,
Yeah, the characters are really good. Yeah, really good.
June, how'd you feel?
I loved how international the world felt, not just like race-wise, but also language. Like there were so many different accents, and they're all speaking English. But I was like, wow, this makes me feel like we are on an adventure. So many different ways of speaking.
An open world.
Loved it. There was no problem with any casting that I've seen so far.
No, I have it. It's absolutely. The characters are great. For me, it's really just the emotional moments.
Yeah.
But like, okay, in the first episode, maybe they didn't have that many, but I hope for Sanji and Usopp, and then like, of course, Nami, those are like the key points, key moments. And like, you know, Sanji is like parting ways with Jeff.
I think they do have the emotional scene because they have a official casting for Sanji's like the kid version of Sanji.
Oh,
so
good.
they have to.
Okay.
If they went that far,
yes.
there's him hiding under the table. They're gonna.
I really think the first episode is to bring people in.
Right. I mean, hence the little teaser trailer at the end.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, like for people like me, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't know anything about One Piece, I watched the first episode. I'd be like, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Really?
You know, like you gotta think of you gotta think about what else is on Netflix. Like I literally just got finished with the Vinland Saga. There's Vikings. There's The Last Kingdom. If we're comparing this, just being honest, if we're comparing this to other pirate style shows, it doesn't really stand up against that. Just if you don't know what One Piece is.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
No,
I actually totally understand.
From a realistic battle.
We're talking about like
and
realistic stuff. If you watch the Last Kingdom, there's actually Black Sails is a very, very popular pirate story. There's a little more relatability where with what I'm watching, there's kind of not campiness, but there is colorful stuff going on in here, and you'll be like, yeah, okay. So, but that teaser they show at the end is like, okay, look, this is what we're promising you this season, so you're going to want to stick around because it's going to be a lot more going on. So I understand why they're selling it this way for the kind of regular people to watch.
I can understand the comparison. I feel like, for me, comparing all those other pirate shows that Netflix give us and One Piece is a little different because I guess One Piece is technically a pirate story,
but a pirate,
but it's
not a pirate story.
Compared to Vinland Saga and all the Vikings, it's not really the same genre, although it has the pirate category.
Correct,
in it.
but
that's why I can understand.
Look at it from a perspective of this
that's
one
why
episode. They're selling a pirate story for now.
For
now, I know. Yes, calm down, calm down.
Sure.
But that's what I'm seeing right now.
Exactly.
Like,
that's why I can see a lot of people comparing the two, and they're like, this is not what I expect
Right.
because people think like,
Right.
oh, it's a pirate story, so
it's just
gonna
like
be...
Cowboy
Like, if
Bebop,
our
you know,
parents
or
went into
Rurouni
it,
Kenshin,
maybe-
like
yeah,
that, like that.
really basic. Like,
But
I'm good.
homework for you guys. When you get, if we get a chance to meet up again, I would love to know your guys' opinion on the dubbed version of it because as I heard,
actually
they're
I might
bring-
watch it too.
yeah,
I
they're
thought
bringing
about
back the
watching
original
it.
actor.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
bringing back the voice actors from the One Piece
Yeah.
because I would love to see what you guys think of like matching. They can't change the mouth speed, so it'll be very interesting to see like Luffy talking. Yeah, it's his voice, but is it gonna really sync
We
the
all
same?
watched
You know.
the Japanese trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and we were talking about it a little bit earlier. Yeah. It's the sync being off sync is weird, but it was
Right.
still goosebumps when you hear
Yeah.
the famous.
So I'm
lines
very,
and stuff.
I'm very, very curious.
I feel like
about-
I'm already used to watching off-sync dubs anyways.
That's
as
a good
I grew up watching Full House in Japanese, so
Okay, so let's wrap up this commentary here. Is there anything that you would like to just kind of say in terms of your overall feeling of this first episode? Like, do you think this is gonna last? Like, I mean, I guess that's a positive for all of you guys, but I guess what would you rate this? Just this spin-off episode, this first episode, this pilot episode, 1 out of 10. How would you rate it?
from me.
Yeah.
So as much as I loved it, I would say 8 right
Interesting.
now.
I was gonna say.
Wow.
Because as much as I loved it, I don't know what's waiting for me, and then like my rating might change how much like things that I know that oh snap but it might change how like with how the story pacing goes and like what it shows and then I see like how it built up and then this might become like a 9 because how it was building up towards the end. So I'll give it an 8, but it's like a really strong 8 for me.
Okay.
Like it could be a 9 depending on what happens afterwards. So
Interesting.
I'll give that.
Okay. Nomadic Gaijin.
I'm kind of, I was like 8, but also, like you said, strong 8, kind of 8, 9, because I think the pacing was awesome. I've seen the initial story 3 times, and I've read the manga, and I've played a bunch of games where you basically go through the same story. Yeah. So being able to see it retold in a different way and very action-packed and exciting was fun. But at the same time, if you're only going for purists, it's like, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. It's also can be a little frustrating too, but they had to balance it, so I understand. I agree with the moments not being emotional enough. So if they can tap into the emotion later, once they've got everyone hooked into the series, then that gets like 10 out of 10 for me. But if they just keep this pace up for everything, it'll still be enjoyable. Yeah. But I'll feel bad that I missed those moments that just... Yeah, but I think it's going to be really hard for a live-action show at this pace to capture the intensity of some of the stuff that we see. Thinking of like Enios Lobby and things like that. Like, can they really bring that feeling that you got?
Tristan, how about you?
No, I absolutely agree. That's why, like, I mean,
1 to 10. How would you feel?
7.
We're talking
7.
7.
Okay.
Okay, because like, of course, the characters were great, the world building was great. Like, that's great. Like, but we haven't seen the rest. Like, I first have to see the follow-up episodes, and I have to see how the pacing is going to be.
Cautiously optimistic, you would say?
Optimistic, 100%. Okay. Because I know this part wasn't like that, like deep and emotional in the anime manga, but it's important throughout. Like if you watch it like on a bigger scale, but like I can live with that. But like the crew members, once the past of all crew members, like Luffy's past was just briefly shown, but I'm waiting for, of course, when Shanks, sacrifices his arm for Luffy.
Spoiler,
and,
by the way.
Yeah, come on, it's a spoiler. Everybody knows that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Like
I was just waiting for the little hat thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's not this episode.
That's after that.
Okay, Josh. So you said 7 then.
Of course, if I see all these moments, and then like it's continuing, and
7.
Right now, 7. Yeah.
June, how about you?
Same as an 8, and what I'm really excited for is my biggest excitement for this, like the live action coming out on Netflix means that there's going to be more One Piece fans, and more One Piece fans means a happy life for me, means more it means more stuff for us to enjoy, like maybe One Piece at USJ. Like I don't know how licensing works, but I want to enjoy One Piece more with others. So if anyone watching this video, if you're thinking about watching it, it's a solid 8 for me, and I'm super excited to see the rest. I think it's going to be a 9 or 10 for me, to be quite honest.
Okay.
I think it had really good replay value as well. Like I would
I
rewatch
love
it.
how many people are getting interested in One Piece, and people as I'm streaming like in chat, they're like, maybe I should give it a try. Whereas before, it's like, oh, it's too long.
Too long. Yes,
Too
that's
long.
what I.
And so it was starting to kind of die down because people are feeling it's too big of a project to take on.
And let's not forget, there's always One Piece.
One Piece,
I
wasn't going to say
One Piece. What's One Piece?
It's a website where they basically condense the anime to be closest to the mid-source stuff, so that it's easy for people to catch up. Right?
Love it.
Okay, guys, there you go. That is the reaction to the episode 1 of Netflix's One Piece. Full reaction is available on Patreon. I'm going to let these guys tell you all about where you can find more about them. Go, June.
The pressure's on. Okay, this was my first time ever doing something like this, and honestly, it's kind of a dream to be able to do collab content like this. I typically don't collab like with other English speakers, so this was really fun. And if you enjoyed the video, please comment, share, like. You know what to do. For people on Akasan's channel, my name is LoveJoy. I do interviews of people in the JV industry, and I also run a site called Tokyo Love District. So if you'd like to check either of those out, I'd be really happy. Thank you.
Thanks for having me again, on One Piece review episode. I'm One Piece review master, helping Akasan out with giving some true and positive comments on the One Piece world.
You're in the naughty zone.
And yeah.
I heard about your Gear 5.
You can watch, we have a channel called Around Akiba, covering events, doing some, spicy stuff around Tokyo. And, but I'm a huge One Piece fan. I enjoyed this a lot. And watch One Piece. It doesn't matter, live action, anime, manga, as long as you love the story, I have to spread the world. Sorry, I have to spread the word.
And also make sure you check out his Instagram where he flaunts about this badass Luffy card that he got that's worth. How much is that worth?
That's 5,000-6,000 yen.
Woo! Big money, cool.
My channel is Nomadic Gaijin. I always say I'm a YouTuber, but I'm on Twitch all the time. So you can find me on Twitch. But I do van life and travel, very much inspired by Luffy traveling with his crew around the world. I travel around Japan, experiencing different kind of food and culture, and I sleep in my van and everything, so it's kind of fun. Nice. So I do those adventures on both YouTube and Twitch, and I have a lot of content involving One Piece, including one right now where I went to... Where are you blanking here? I went to Aomori. I drove there 10.5 hours just to go and see the rice paddy art of One Piece. That'll be coming out this week.
Gear 5! There you go.
What?
Gear 5.
Oh, Gear 5.
Gear 5. It's not Gear 5, it's Gear 5. Oh my God. I was paying attention. I took notes.
He's not wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong.
You're not wrong.
HighGai, take us out.
All right. So I stream on twitch.tv/HighGai, which is HighGai. I play a lot of retro games on there, and also I upload a lot of retro game related content on YouTube called High Tension Productions. I technically stream in Japanese and then English, like Japanese 60%, English 40%, but feel free to say it. Comment in English. I react to your comments. But yeah, other than that, I just roam around Japan and help out VTubers. Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for being around, and hopefully, homework-wise, I don't know how everybody's schedule is going to work, but maybe we can all just, privately watch the other episodes. But if you can, I would love if you just save the last episode 8.
Not happening.
Sorry. You guys can't wait.
I'm watching after this.
I'm watching it tonight.
Netflix is all about just keep on watching next episode.
On the way
I'll
home.
probably be done by tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
I can't wait, man.
Wow.
You just sat with us for an hour, and you think that's
never mind. Never mind.
I was like, okay, let's just continue here.
I know. I was like, let's watch the episode 2 right now.
I guess we'll figure this out later. Maybe I'll get them back for just a discussion panel.
I'd love
instead.
that. I'd love
Maybe
that.
That's possible.
that-
That's possible.
Reasonable request.
It's gonna take me a while. Look, I got other shows. I got Jujutsu Kaisen tomorrow, baby. Shibuya arc. That's what I'm talking about.
Now I know
We
what
can pick our favorite scenes and
There-
stuff.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
He's watching Jujutsu Kaisen, but not
Yeah.
One Piece. Come on.
Hey.
It's shorter.
We'll talk to you guys on the next episode. We're out of here.
Shorter.
Peace
Something else is
all
shorter,
later.
too.
Bye.